Stand by. Technical difficult. What do I call these difficulties? I guess they'd be. All right. It falls. I'm telling you, man, this might go. Hi there. Welcome to A New Angle. Sometimes it's all about perspective. So here I am. This is the same studios, same mic setup. You know, I got to tell you, I really love these MXL V250s condenser mics. I'm not on their payroll. I bought these with my own money, but they are nice. All right, so here I am. Check this out. I have my 15-inch Giant Beat hi-hat top on my 2002 black letter Sound Edge bottom. And then here I have my PAISTES Sound Formula 18-inch thin crash. It's a Frankenstein. So it's the second version of the Sound Formula. And then here I have my 20-inch PAISTES Giant Beat Multi. Again, these guys are usually in the 1,830 grams. It'd be wonderful if PAISTES offered slightly heavier versions of the Giant Beats they do, specifically maybe like a 1,930 gram 20, 1930, 1950 gram 20, maybe a 1,430 gram 18, and then maybe like 3,300 gram 24. And then, of course, Sound Edge hi-hats, which I had been talking, now it's 4 years ago that Eric Peitz and I had our telephonic bromance. I'm still here, bud, if you want to talk. But anyways, here we go. Here we are. So now this makes it easier. Where I can look at you. I think this is kind of cool. Does it look as interesting, though? Oh, I'm going to do a couple shout-outs, too. I want to change up the videos a little. I need to be more interactive, I think. Like Hal Lifson out of L.A. God love you, Hal. Of course, we have Sam G.W. You have Linda White. You have Michael Copperwhite. You have, and this is where sometimes the reason why I don't mention any names is because sometimes, when you're sitting there doing anything, like even if you're at a wedding, and you've seen, like, family, people you've been related to your whole life, and you haven't seen, like, cousin for 15 years, but, 45 years ago, you used to see him all the time, and you're like, this is my cousin, all the time, okay? So remember, you have, like, AP, and you have Josh Westbrook, I'm getting off a little of that reverb. But anyway, let's just show everybody, you have a lot of folks. So give me a minute here, but I want to play a little. So, going to be recording. I have a few fresh song ideas, but it'll be recorded in sort of like this sort of way. Okay, it'd be too bad I can't get like a ribbon mic. You know what I need is like that. Remember like the villain in the Batman movie that had like that, or like the Emperor in like one of the Star Wars movies. If there was some like apparatus I could put, it'd almost be like a catcher's mask thing on my face, except they would have a ribbon mic, so it wouldn't really pick anything else up, but it would like me singing. You know what I mean? So like again, I've said this in trillions of occasions where I can compose, and then what happens is the drum track that's left over, I then add guitars and things to that I want at my command and control. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. This is a project, gonna keep a beat. We're gonna jam and eat a piece of meat. We're gonna pupate, and everybody knows that it's all about Led Zeppelin. the Zeppelin book came out. And, of course, there's really no studio pictures in it of any note. Which leads me and a few of my diehard Zeppelin buddies to conclude that there's probably no studio pictures in existence besides like the 3.7 we've seen. But anyway, so this is the new angle I'm going to try. I am going to reconfigure my microphone so I can look right at the camera. Hopefully I won't freak anybody out. So, here we are. So I know at some point, hopefully this year, maybe next year, the Modern Drummer article is going to come out where they took hopefully a shite load of pictures of Bonham's Thermogloss drums that Paul Thompson's been the owner of for actually he at least probably 40 years, right? Because 40 years ago right now is 1978. And I think Paul Thompson's probably had them at least since the late 70s. Because I remember a picture of him playing with Roxy Music. There's a photograph where you can see him behind the thermoglosses. You know, Paul has long hair and stuff. And so that hopefully will be coming out, which will hopefully put to rest mine and George's and many of our notions that the bass drums don't look to be standard issue 14-inch depth bass drums on that particular kit. I did actually have a dream about that last night. In the dream, I was in England, and it was like, here are the drums, and it was such a slam, and I don't mean dunk for my theory that they're deeper than 14, that in the dream when I looked at the bass drum, the lugs were touching. So there wasn't, I remember it was like instantly when I saw the drums, it was like, you're wrong. If anybody knows from my other videos, to make it easier on those who are going to measure and stuff, I was going to measure the distance between, when you're looking at a bass drum, like here. You know what I mean? The lug distance, then therefore, all right, so. Pretty much it. So what I want to do, though, is I am going to be playing a Kashmir gig coming up on November 25th, a very short gig. It's for a charity. The St. Jude, is it St. Jude? I think it is, at the Arcada Theater, which is hang on. It is November 25th of this year, 2018, which is 1 month from yesterday, okay. Oh, that's a Sunday. So if anybody's in the Chicago area and you want to see me play with Kashmir, a great Chicago Led Zeppelin tribute band, there it'll be. It's going to be a shorter show, though, okay? I must confess, I have to tell everybody, from now on when I do the rock and roll with Kashmir live, I have to drop the eighth notes. I have to drop the whole time because something's funky with my wrist and my shoulder. And I hate to say I'm going to have to be like. Okay? Well, for a lot of it, okay? There'll be a little bit of that. Of course, I'll have that. Like the basic. Over and rock and roll. And then we're gonna let her go. Alright, sorry, I'm just excited about my new camera angle. I don't have to crank my neck over. More videos on the way. Yes, so more videos on the way. Did I say there's more videos on the way? Don't forget, if you want to, I still have some of my CDs. I've sold a lot of these. $5. Well, for like 7 shipped, I can send you one of these. Remember, these are all my original songs. I play drums on it, but they're not drum solos. So shoot me an email at bonzoleum@gmail.com. I have a few t-shirts, too. I do have some merchandise. But wait, there was something else I was going to say, though. Yeah, so hopefully that Modern Drummer article will come out in the next... At some point in the future. God, I hope that fella wasn't full of shite when he told me on Facebook that there was going to be a Modern Drummer article. What if it never comes out? What if it's not going to happen? What else? There was something else, though. Anyway. So happy Halloween. Halloween's right around the corner. There was something else that was important. For the love of gosh. Yeah, the Zeppelin book came out. And there was something else having to do with Zeppelindom. I'll remember. Here, I might as well just play on the way out. So here we go. It's Zeppelin all the time. Oh, yes, it is, huh? That's all right. You know, I didn't realize that when I fired around with the odd I love doing the odd meters. I have a real hard time singing melodically over the top of that. That's hard for me. I'm not can't do the Phil Collins scene or the King Crimson.